All right. Okay, everybody. Osman Collects here, and we're back again with Get to the Comics. We're up to Get to the Comics. We're up to now number 82. Wow. So we're almost up to 100, and it's going to be a hell of a celebration when we get to 100. But I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's tuning in live at the time of this recording, and also a big thank you to anyone who's tuning in on the replay as well. And yeah, guys, just remember, please like, follow, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And let's get all the important stuff out of the way. And then I'll introduce our special guest and what we're going to be reading this Friday night. But guys, in case you're wondering, Get to the Comics, we're basically all about bringing together families, communities, and individuals through reading and acting out and having fun exploring digital comic books on VeVe and others out there in the Web3 space. Long story short, guys, we just enjoy reading comic books, having a good time, and just bringing people together. And before I get into all the important stuff, I do basically do a big shout out to our sponsors, which is in the form of Xhibition. He is a X-Men fan since '92 and digital comic collector since 22. Big supporter of the show. Hey, you got Zombie in the house. Zombie, good to see you, mate. Yeah, bigger supporter of the show. He was actually on Cover Watch last Thursday, dropping all that astonishing X-Men knowledge and all the X-Men. Yeah, all this other fun X-Men stuff. And yeah, big supporter of the show. And shout out to you. Big shout out to California Comics. He is the world's first metaverse comic book store in the VeVeverse. Awesome guy, friendly customer service, mint hunter extraordinaire. And yeah, just another big supporter of the show. And a big shout out to the DGC. They are a digital grading company offering a grading service for those who own digital comics, collectibles, stamps, tickets, and artwork. So yeah, if you've got digital stuff and you want to get it graded, these are the guys to see. They've got a website as well. Link is all in the description of the video if you want to check that out. And Osman Collects, Get to the Comics, and also the Oz Show, which is my ex show, are very proud affiliates of the TRU Media Group. They have all sorts of awesome shows ranging from, but not limited to, Future Watch, Aloha Friday, Virtual Radio, Enter the Verse, The Seventh Floor, The TRU Drop Show, Absolute Virtual Radio, The TRU Media Show, and also got digital content as well. They also got some other cool stuff, like they've got their own comic book series in the works called Neon Saber, The Rider, and Lost Tides. And they've also got another cool show called VeVe Cribs, where they check out all the other people's metaverse spaces. So very cool stuff. And of course, a big shout out to VeVe. VeVe is a company based in New Zealand that specializes in premium digital products. Basically, they've got collectibles, they've got comics, they do work with all the big names, such as, and it's all licensed IP as well, which is from Marvel, Disney, Star Wars, and all sorts of other fun stuff as well. And yeah, they have a VeVe supported giveaway that I've got that we're running at the end of the show. So stick around for that one. Okay, that's all the fun stuff out of the way. So let me bring this down here and bring, whoop, not that one. And we'll do that. Haha. And also, guys, this is live at the time of this recording, so anything can happen. Where am I going? There I am. Haha. Okay. And yeah, guys, now that's out of the way. We are going to be reading Hank Howard, Pizza Detective #2 from Bad Idea Comics. And yeah, as you guys always know, it's not usually me on these shows, so I'm going to bring in we're going to fire up the helicopter, bring in our special guest. And oh, I think I can hear him now. I think he's coming in. All right, let's get him in here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I introduce my special guest, and there's none other than Dukkencuvva. So, g'day, mate. How are you?
How you going, folks? Can you hear me?
Yeah, mate. Coming through loud and clear.
Yeah, all right. Sweet as. How's everything going?
Going good, mate. It's Friday night here in the UK, and yeah, just chilling and get ready to get into this comic book with you. And yeah, and also thank you so much for coming on the show as well. It's actually your first time here, I believe.
It is indeed, man. I'm not really so much into the comics. I don't really do much of the comic stuff, but I love to hang out with the fans, so here I am. Awesome.
And now this is also another little part of the show which I'd like to call, it's called, because I'm a bit of a Schwarzenegger fan, that was kind of the inspiration behind this channel. It's called, now I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. And I want them answered immediately. Who are you? and what do you do? It's basically just a little bit just about who are you, what brings you to the space, what are you into, and just any other fun facts you'd like to share with the audience, just to give them an idea of who you are.
I'm an Australian fella living in Switzerland. Long story as to how that happened and how I ended up here, but I'm in the space because, man, I've always been a collector. I've always been a mega fan of pretty much anything that I'm into. I get right into it. I learn all the words to the movies and all that stuff, and I don't know, man. I love VeVe. VeVe just sort of made sense to me when I started getting into the crypto scene, and they don't have any of my like favorite brands on board yet, but still a lot that I love, and they've introduced me to a lot that I didn't even know about that I love now. So.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I'm exactly the same as you. I'm an Australian living in the UK, so I know what it's like to be sort of not in my own country. Yeah, as for VeVe, I mean, like, yeah, they've basically got all sorts of awesome IP on there now. Do you have a particular favorite at all?
A favorite? I wouldn't say that I really have a favorite. I like a lot of the independent artists. I mean, you know, I love the London Police.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of stuff that I didn't know about until I came onto the app. I've started to get into the Dukkevas. I started collecting them, the Nounish Friends. As far as the big IP goes, well, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that I love because everybody loves it, but nothing that I've got like any particular fandom for. I'm not like a huge Star Wars guy or anything like that. But I mean, I'll say that I dig those Predators that just dropped.
They were sick, were they?
Yeah, for real.
I got absolutely lost my mind when I saw the level of detail on them. They just nailed. I would have liked to see a few more collectibles with more of the mask, but they were still awesome nevertheless.
Yep. I'm thinking about stacking them, man. The prices people are dumping them at in the market. 625 editions on those rares, and it's an FA of Predator. Come on, guys.
Mm-hmm. I know.
I'm going to buy them up.
That's another thing I've got to do at the start of the show. Guys, just bear in mind, anything said on this channel is not classed as financial advice in any shape or form. Make sure you do sensible things with your own cash, and put on your big boy pants, and be mindful and responsible with your own money. I'm just a guy sitting in my pajamas on the internet reading comic books. So what do I know? So also when it comes to reading comic books, let's jump in and have a look at what we're going to be reading. So if I jump over, yeah, so let's have a look at this one. So this is what we're going to be looking at, guys. So we got Hank Howard, Pizza Detective #2, where we actually covered Hank Howard #1 on Get to the Comics episode 80 with myself, Lexi Mint, and Richard Xhibition. So you guys want to check that out in the backlogs. That's there. But yeah, this is so there's a lot to read there, so I'm not really going to jump into it, but it is currently #2. Yeah, so basically that's on VeVe, which I said before is our digital collectible platform, and these are some of the very so it's written by, let's see, editions, I had this all queued up and now I've lost it all, but that's what happens when you do things live. There it is. So it is written by Robert Venditti. Artist is David Lapham. And all of these covers here are basically all done by David Lapham. Also, guys, as well, just a little reminder as well, if you guys are out on X and you can see me on X, please repost it just so we can get it out there, because X has been a little bit buggy lately, so I might need your help on that one if you guys see me on X. And so basically we've got our common cover here, we've got our uncommon cover, our ultra rare and secret rare. All very, very cool. Duck, what do you think of these covers at all?
Well, you know what? Like I said earlier, that I'm not into the comics, but I do love some of the comic cover art. Like, for example, the print for the Addiction comic is my most coveted collectible on VeVe. And concerning this particular comic, I really do like the art on these covers. I think they're very creative. I really dig that. What is it? The rare, I think, the pizza box. The pizza box, yeah, that's the ultra rare. This one. But I really like all these covers, honestly. The Secret Rare is probably my least favorite, but the other three, I really dig the art on those. I think it's very creative. Yeah, same. Yeah, I think that piece of the wraparound pizza box is very unique as well. Very, very cool. And and also another fun fact as well, guys, before I forget about it, is there is actually an airdrop involved with this one as well. So if you jump on VeVe and get yourself basically if you hold all rarities, so basically if you hold the common, the uncommon, the ultra rare, and the secret rare cover,
they are actually going to airdrop you a 3D version of that of the comic book. And we've already just had the airdrop of the first one not long ago. So that is happening very, very shortly. And I think you've got until I did have it queued up. Where is it? Eligibility. Here we go. So they're going to be dropping that on March 2nd. So you've still got a bit of time. So if that's something that appeals to you, you can still pick them up in the market, or you can still pick them up in the store. And you've got until March 2nd to get yourself all the rarities, and then they'll airdrop you the 3D comic if that's something that appeals to you. Okay, and very, very cool. All right, so let's jump into it, and let's queue up our comic, and we're going to get into it. So if I bring this up over here. Okay, so let me get this all together. I'll put that there. Now, before I get into it as well, there's another little fun part I like to do, which is it's sort of turning into a bit of a tradition on this channel now. So basically where we sort of like, I go, okay, Duck, I go, are you ready? And then we in our best or worst Arnold impersonations, we go, get to the comics, just for a bit of fun, sort of psych us up, have a bit of fun. So Duck, if you'd like to participate with, you're welcome to. If you don't want to, that's totally cool. I can just make a fool of myself. Let's do it. Oh, that's the spirit. That's what I want to hear. Okay, Duck, are you ready?
Get to the comics.
That was awesome. Let's do it. Come on, get to the comics. Do it now. Come on. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Do it now. All right, let's get into it. Let me crack on some music, and we're gonna set the ambience, set the tone.
I don't even know how you guys read these. These are so small.
Well, it sort of depends. Sometimes the text is like really small. Sometimes it's really clear. I always suggest to everybody when you come into the show, make sure you've got a copy that you can read from, just because the text sometimes on screen can be very hard to read. But this one's not too bad. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So this is Hank Howard, Pizza Detective number 2. So our story takes place in Hollywood. So I think the first one was in Florida. Now he's making the leap to Hollywood on the trail of basically the Australian mafia, which is a big shout out to the motherland. So let's kick this off. Oh, hang on. Let me get my reader back up because it's gone into sleep mode. Okay.
Shout out to the Morans.
That's it. That's a lot nice. Okay. It was Hollywood, California. Some people think it's paradise. I got half a mind to clean up this town. Ooh. The other half wants to fly back to Florida, to my Hollywood. Before I can do that, I got a case to close. The Australian mob thought they could peddle their cocaine trade on my turf, make Big Caligula's Pizza a part of their portfolio. Oh, okay, so he's on the prowl. A clue brought me to a knife store that deals in custom blades. I leaned on the shopkeeper until he said he'd help me find the trigger man who shot up Big Caligula's and gunned down the manager. Oh, I found him all right. So that's right, guys. That happened in issue 1, so definitely check that out. And then look, oh crap, look at this. We're straight into the action. I think it's a weird thing. We need a bit of an action change. Oh, sorry, I just realized I was straight still. That's better. Okay, looks like woof. Oh, I got him right where I want him. We're going right where he wants him. There's a guy with a flamethrower. It's like straight out of what's like Lethal Weapon 4. Look at poor Hank. He's just like, holy crap, run! So look, he's over the thing, taking cover. When the crooks turn up the heat, I know I'm getting warm.
You should have died in Florida.
That was brilliant. Awesome job. My inventory. Still time to find an honest living, old timer. Better to burn these rags before reading. So I wonder what Hank's gonna do. How's he gonna get out of this one? Well, I think that's our.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the barbecue, mate.
Nice. Barbecue and pizza don't mix.
I hope you like your meat well done.
Yeah. Oh, here he goes. He's gonna plow into him with the box. Bang! Oh no, he's over. Poof! Oh no, it looks like this. He might be in a bit of truth here. Look at him. I think he's got a hole in the container in the back. Goes. Caught like a firebug on a windshield. Kaboom! Well, that's it. I guess he's toast. Okay. So look like we got bits of bloke going all over the place. We got all the people in awe. Looks like the shuttle bus here looks like he's blown out a window. Then
quite the mess.
Being very mess. And right next to him, what's left of our poor henchman. All right, looks like the action's over now, so we'll go back to a bit of ambience again. So, desperate times come to the city of angels to make it big. Looks like this devil only left a little behind to go on. That's so bad. A little behind to go on. I see what he did there. But little is more than enough for me. Oh, we got the Walkabout Beef House reward card. Could it be a clue? Guess we'll have to find out. Uh-oh. Woo, 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 woo. Uh-oh, it's the feds. I want this evidence bagged and catalogued, and keep the looky looks behind the tape. Special Agent Bartholomew Good. We exchanged pleasantries in an interrogation room back home. Ooh, there we go. Whoops, sorry, my reader's just... there we go. If the detective game were Pee Wee League, he'd earn a participation trophy. Hank Howard. Tell me I'm not looking at you in the middle of another of my crime scenes. What brings you here, Good? The Florida Bureau of Investigation sent me to liaise with the local law enforcement on the Australian case, and I heard you were put on mandatory vacation. Give me a reason I shouldn't book you a stay at county. Ooh, let's see if Hank's gonna talk his way out of this one. Vacation sounds more your speed. Pizza crime never takes a day off.
Pizza crime.
Ooh, pizza crime. That's it. It's crimes against pizza. What are you up to, Howard? Is this some kind of Columbo gimmick? You act stupid to hide that you're really putting together the pieces. What do you see is what you get. There's no act here. But I'm in a giving mood, so I'll read you some lines. The dialogue is like so bad, so cheesy. It's good though, it works though. It's fun.
Oh, when you put the voices on, it's fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right? Oh, sorry, I just realized I haven't got my hashtag going. So guys, make sure you're putting in hashtag follow the pizza for your chance to be in the VeVe supported giveaway. Also, guys, if you are tuning in on X, make sure you repost the stream so I can get it out there because X has been bugging again. But yeah, let's see how it goes. 50 years of the war on drugs, and you badgers never get anywhere because you're chasing the wrong tail. It's not about cocaine or Mary Jane or whatever the dope you draw is. It's about money. Pizza is a $20 billion cash cow. It doesn't take an Australian to know that kind of money buys a lot of schnitzel. Find a way in, and the feast is yours.
Is he confusing with Australians with Austrians there?
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking, like, schnitzels, like, I mean, like, what was he thinking? Like, like a Parmigiana or something like that? It's the first thing I can think of when I think of schnitzel. But I'll draw you a map because I'm busy following the pizza. Oh, man, is this guy serious? I'm beginning to think so. Before you ask to partner up, I go solo. Too many bakers burn the cheese. So many bad pizza puns in this comic. I love it.
The music suits the story.
It's good, isn't it? I'll see you after the next one, pal. You're on notice, Howard. I catch you poking around this case again, and I'll have you extradited back to Florida. Look at that face. It's like, It's like we haven't seen the last of him. Hey, we got another viewer in the house. We got Obi-Wan in the house. Hashtag follow the pizza. Got VeVe Zombie there in the background as well. So make sure you get those hashtags in, guys, because right now I've only got 1 entry. Oh no, I've got 2 entries now. So get them in. Okay, so it looks like we're going to... I should tell you what, let's have a bit of a music change as well.
Sorry, guys, I was going to get stuck with all the voices because I only looked at like 1 character. So.
It's all good, mate. It's all good. Okay, so well, looks like we're at the Walkabout Beef House. The Trigger Man's credentials from Walkabout Beef House put a name to the corpse. Brody Watkins. A quick call to the customer service line, and I knew the location where he cops his... that's better. Where he copped his fillets and down under fries.
Chips.
They say chips. Yeah, they're not French fries, they're chips. From a booth in the back, I watched the diner rush come and go. An ocean of sheep would swallow the cheap Melbourne marketing hook, line, and sinker. Cheap Melbourne marketing. My first thought, you know what it is? Foster's.
Foster's, yeah. Well, yeah, we'll get to that bit.
That's it. We'll get to that part. Corporate cuisine coming soon to a compacted colon near you. No rules, all wrong. Okay, so it's like it's hiding out in the toilet when all the lights go out. It looks like he's gonna climb into the vent. Wonder what he's gonna do in there. Try and get the drop on maybe the bad guys. Let's see how he goes. So we're back at closed down for the night. I was starting to think my stakeout had no meat on its bones. But it's true what they say. No, I love the writing in this copy. It's great. When the lights go off, the real party starts. Okay, it's like...
Move, mates! Sorry, go on.
Go on.
Move, mates! Boss wants the shipment out and this weekend by noon. By morn, sorry.
That's right, by morn. Oh, bummer. What about Brody? So Cody, he made everyone laugh.
I told him, stay the hell out. Since we were ankle biters, he never listened. Damn him for looking up to me.
Oh dear. Ankle biters, love it. So it looks like it's they've looking the shipment. Oh, popping the boxes, and look, it looks like Hank's hiding in the vents, seeing what's going on. What's he gonna do?
Oh, he's getting smashed up.
Yeah, going through the boxes. Looks like we got some very suspicious looking parcels here.
You're that arsehole pizza detective from Florida.
Well, bang! Looks like somebody's finally got the drop on old Hank Howard. You better shoot me now. You won't get a second chance.
You'll spurt from 88 holes for what you did to Brody.
So
Your
good.
brother always was the brains of the duo, Cody. We won't be killing the pizza man just yet.
Oh, look at this guy. We've got a massive, like choppery type vibes here. This is the big head honcho.
Crack sock.
Cracks. Let's see you go. Crack,
Soften you up yet, Drongo? Soften you up yet, Drongo?
Ugh. When do we get to the hard stuff? Well, bang! Oh, straight in the guts.
I came up on the rough streets of Canberra, scratching for every fiver, so that me dad could blow it on Foster's on Friday nights. Worked me first corner in Brisbane, flipped me first kilo in Perth. I was all around Australia, up, down and crossways. Know what I discovered? Big as she is, she's still an island. Eventually, you run out of territory.
So
Not in
true.
America. Here, an entrepreneurial bloke can stretch his legs. My only slip was going all in on Walkabout Beef House for me distribution network. Sure, we rode the wave for a few years. We could only have so many locations. Meat isn't cheap. You get locked in with a narrow clientele. Pizza? Mate, I could put a bloody pizza joint on every corner. Because who doesn't like a slice? West Coast is already mine. East will be too soon enough. Then, everywhere in between. All this time, no one got within a kilometre of me. Canberra cops, Interpol, not even your FBI. So before I put you down under, I want to know, why you?
You pissed in the wrong yard, pal. My yard.
See if he likes the fryer, Cody.
Ooh, okay. Looks like we're frying up the fryer. Let's go. Okay, but wait a minute. Oh, looks like we got a bit of action. That calls for another ambience music change. Well, I want that one. That's what I want. Okay, looks like all hell's about to break loose. The feds are jumping in. FBI, freeze! You're all under arrest. Let's look at their faces like, oh, bugger.
This got me his business, man.
That's it. Oh, he goes like, waste him. So here we go. It's like all hell's breaking loose. Breaks down on the ground. You know what? I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but he had a boxing kangaroo. It's like he literally had a kangaroo as a pet.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. Look at that. Yeah. Brilliant.
Look at that. And most people, and for anyone who's not familiar with how a kangaroo operates, they do not box with their hands. It's these big bloody legs here you got to watch out for. As soon as they get up in that tail and get those legs up, you better watch out because it's going to hurt like hell. But it looks like all hell's breaking loose. All the feds, there's gunfire everywhere. Frank's like, oh no, it looks like it's the Australian bloke.
There's nothing but gunfire all over the shop.
Yeah, and we got his other mate going, "You're dead, mate."
It takes three guys to take out the kangaroo, and one of them gets knocked out. So there you go.
That's it. We got mate going, "You're dead, mate." So it's, "Let me buy you a steak." So throw the steak at him. Blah, bang! Smacked right in the face. There's still more gunfire. Hank's running around, duck diving, trying not to get shot. Looks like he's in the cool room. Oh no, we got the other henchman here saying, it's like, "Come out, you koala." It says, "Come out, koala." It's like, that's like a worst line
I
ever.
didn't see that. Yeah.
That was
Come
it,
here,
yeah.
you koala.
That's it. How's this for a bullet? Oh, okay. Right in the chest. Bang! But look, they're still trying to take down this kangaroo. There's three of them there. One guy's got smacked in the face. Where's McMulligan? So it looks like the head honcho's still running. Going. So it looks like the head honcho is making a run for it. Oh, he's hiding there behind in the cooler. See, is it safe? He's making a go for the exit. Looks like all these guys are finally pinned down the kangaroo. Bring it down! But unfortunately, he's made the mistake of running past the air fryer, the cooker bar. Looks at it and goes, Hank's found him. Bang! You're cooked. Oh no! Look at that! Straight in the fryer. Ah! You should know, McGilligan. Oh, look at that face! He's look completely cooked, deep fried.
Yeah, I saw that when I was reading it today. It reminded me of yesterday in the Discord. They did one of those. What do they call it? With the battles. And
okay.
During the battle, I got my face melted off with acid. So I saw that. I was like, oh yeah, that's a fitting part.
It's a fitting end. A fitting end. Not everyone is cut out for the pizza game. That poor Hank's all busted up, got a busted eye. And look, I think that's it. It's like everyone's in cuffs. I think the Rue's down. It's like that's it. Case closed. At least you showed up in the middle of the fight. This time, good, you're getting warmer. After that flamethrower incident, I put a tail on you. They saw you go into the restaurant, and when you never came out, they called me. I'll hand it to you, Howard. I don't know how, and I don't understand, but you had it figured. We've been after Johnny McGilligan for years, and you brought us to him. Ever thought about working for the Bureau? A gun smuggling case just landed on my desk. Could be an Icelandic syndicate. Icelandic syndicate. Thanks, but I'll keep your drugs and guns. I'll stick to where the action is. I'll see you around, Howard. You never know, good. You never know.
Just like that massive gunfight with a kangaroo, and see you around, Howard.
Yeah, that's it. Just see you around. Just like, yeah, and look, I think that looks like the kangaroo's making a break for it as well.
Yeah, he's off ski.
He's like, I'm out of here. Which leads us to the conclusion. So I just catch up with my reader because the text is unfortunately a little bit small. I gave California the big aloha and hitched a lift from Hollywood to Hollywood on the FBI's crushy government jet. My tax dollars at work. But unfortunately, not everyone got their happy ending. What's there to say? I just do the work. Look, it's looking memoriam of Kenneth Rivers, who unfortunately perished in the first comic. It was like everyone's happy. You got the grand opening of Caligula's pizza bar. Pizza always marches on, and I was itching to rejoin the band. Agent Good put in a word with the Home Office. Told them I tied a bow of the biggest drug bust of the decade. They put me back on active duty. I guess good was good for something after all. My name's Hank Howard. Keep your nose clean and enjoy a slice. And maybe we'll never meet. And that's the end.
Bloody hope so. I don't want to cross paths with this guy.
No. And yeah, I think that's the end of it. I mean, there is a little bit of a preview for another upcoming comic by Bad Idea, but I'll let you guys sort that one out. So that's called The Hab, and another one called Megalodif, which you've seen a couple of times as well. So very, very cool. So, Duck, what did we think of that comic?
Well, I gotta say, man, with the music in the background, the little ambiance, that little 30s kind of detective story mood you had going on, that was quite cool. It actually like made the little cheesy lines in there pop.
I know, it was good, wasn't it? I know, and there was a couple of good, very like cheesy lines. A few I sort of got a bit of a giggle out, like the little Australian references, like nostalgia and stuff like that, like the boxing kangaroo, the walk. I was like the walkabout bar as well.
Someone in there called somebody a drongo.
Drongo. Actually, it was more like this one here when this guy said like little ankle biters. It was like, oh yeah, that's another very Australian saying.
Love it. And sometimes I don't even notice when I'm using little terms like that, little Australian slang. And with my daughter, because she grew up here in Switzerland, she doesn't know it. I was talking to her last night. I was like, oh yeah, we're out in the middle of whoop whoop. She's like, what? You what? What did you just say to me?
Say, where's whoop whoop?
What the hell? What's whoop whoop? What does that mean? Fair dinkum and all that stuff.
It's fair dinkum. Oh, Struth. It's like,
Bonza.
Oh, bloody yeah, Bonza. Bonza's another good one. Excellent. So, guys, it was a 33-page comic, very short, very action-packed, and I I really enjoyed this comic. I definitely recommend it to anybody if you haven't checked it out. But you can still pick up a copy for yourself over on VeVe, or you can listen back on this awesome show and have it read to you by us. Yeah, that was good fun.
Not only that, if I could throw in a little shout out,
absolutely,
completely unrelated. There were actually I don't know how things are now, but there was actually a pretty epic sort of Australian mafia real life story that unfolded back in the 90s. And there's a TV show about it called what's it called again?
Not Underbelly, is it?
Huh? Is it Underbelly?
Is it Underbelly? Yeah, I remember Underbelly.
Check that show out, guys.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a couple of series off the top of my head. I think more than like 2 or 3 or something like that. But yeah, but definitely season 1. Season 1 was probably the best.
Yeah.
That's it. And also, like, any other Australian gangster show as well, like, like Chopper. What else we got?
Chopper. You got to check out Chopper.
Chopper's class. Absolute class.
It was funny with that whole Underbelly thing because, like the show was on TV while it was still unfolding. So, you watch an episode where something happens to some character in the show and then you read about something else that happened to him in the newspaper the next day.
Yeah, you're like, what the hell? It's like, oh, I just saw that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very cool. So yeah, this is good fun. Yeah, short, sweet, and yeah, I'm hoping they drop some more Hank Howard on VeVe in the future. I was actually quite sad really because this is basically like it was only a 2-issue run with this one, so you got the first one and the second one, but I also didn't realize as well there was actually a prequel to this comic as well, but it's not on VeVe, but it was basically called, because I can find it here. Are you bear me a second, guys? Here it is. Okay, I can bring it over here. This one. So it was actually called Hank Howard, Pizza Detective in Caligula's Safe #1. So this actually dropped in 2021, which had a very sort of like a limited release. I think it was like one of those like sort of like special comics, like kind of like with Planet Death, like the first Planet Death comic, which is like free. But yeah, it basically says here that you can get it for just $1. There was a certain amount of issues, and yeah, so that's where our story actually started, and then it sort of continues on in the Pizza Detective, I think. So if you guys are familiar with this comic and were lucky enough to get one, or if you can find one, check it out.
So have you always been into comics, or it's a recent thing?
Me? No, I've always been into comics, pop culture, basically like film, TV, all that sort of stuff. Like I'm more of a fan of like I'm definitely a big fan of Marvel, though I am a fan of DC and basically everything else in between. Whoops. So when VeVe started getting the Marvel comics, then that sort of like piqued my interest, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll check this out now. And made my first purchase. That was back in 2000. I want to say 21.
Yeah. What was that?
My first comic book purchase on the app was New Mutants #98, which was the first appearance of Deadpool.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a big one. Yeah, so because like I was a big fan of Deadpool. I collected the comics back in Australia, and yeah, I got that one. Then I didn't really sort of do much on the app for a while, and then they started dropping golden moments. And I went for a couple of drops, got a few things, and then yeah, got more comics, and then here I am. Was it nearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nearly 4 years later?
I've got to check out those actual Deadpool comics because I'm not really into the Deadpool movies. Not a huge fan of them, but I think that the idea behind the character is really cool. So I'd love to actually check out the legit like comic book Deadpool.
Yeah, well, I mean, like there's like loads of Deadpool titles out there now. Like we've got, if my system decides it wants to load up, I will show you. Now, let me guess.
I like the character. I think it's just because I don't really like. What is it, Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that guy. So that's why I'm thinking I should check out their comics because I like the character. I think the idea of the character is really cool. But yeah, I haven't actually read the books.
So I was doing a bit of YouTuber. There we go. Right. So let's have a look and see what's available on VeVe. Like maybe we'll see something you might pique your interest. So we got there's a few like Wolverine and Deadpool. There's a few like Deadpool single series. There's like literally like loads of on the app. So I'm sure they're all going like relatively cheap because Deadpool kind of gets like sort of slept on a little bit. But
yeah, I think so. It's massively popular.
Oh yeah, like Deadpool's like huge. There we go. That's better. Let's do that. No, very very cool. Actually, tell you what, let's do a quick little market watch and see how things are going in the market lately. So, so have you actually picked up anything lately for your collection at all?
What have I picked up lately? I did pick up that James Bond set.
Both
of the James Bond sets because they announced that airdrop a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
We're supposed to have 5 more sets dropping before that happens, so I don't know what's going on with that. But other than that, not really, man. But that's only really because I just don't have the money to spend. There's a million things that I want to buy.
Oh, mate, same. Right now, top of my list is the like I said, obviously trying to get the rest of the Predator collection, but unfortunately, I am poor until next week.
Mm-hmm.
But what have I picked up lately? Oh, did you pick yourself up the cursed floating head?
I did grab that, yeah.
This thing's cool, man. This thing's like creepy as hell.
I really like it. I dig that sort of creepy stuff. I showed my daughter the preview for the movie. She wants to watch it. She loves that sort of stuff too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the movie as well. I didn't realize it was done like by a UK company as well. So it was actually filmed in London. So I'm looking forward to that one when it drops. I think next month. I thought the start of next month.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I just on face value, I think the movie looks a little bit cheesy. But with all the awards that it won, I'm definitely going to watch it. It won a lot of awards, man. Was it like 4 or 5 awards? Like
I do now
for the film festival. Yeah, look at the preview again. They list all the awards that it won at the beginning.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, like, and I also thought it was like a really good way of using QR codes as well. Because like when this thing first got announced, I was just like, well, how do I get one? Because I couldn't find any like way of actually like getting. Because like it says here, it's like it's NA, and but they had the QR code at the end of the trailer. I was like, oh, that's a sneaky way of doing it, and also opens it up like to a lot of possibilities like going into the future as well.
I think it's fantastic. I posted I was on BE's stream yesterday. And I wrote in the chat that I don't think people are bullish enough on the fact that this happened. Forget about what movie it is, just the fact that it happened, man. I'm super bullish on that.
Well, that's right. Just imagine, like, you got like, like special edition, like, because people like collect like movie tickets and stuff like that. Like, you could even just have like a QR code at the end of like the movie or something like that. Like, scan QR code for a free, like, souvenir ticket or something like that. People go nuts for that.
For sure, man. I might go buy well, I doubt. I don't know what kind of a release it's going to have. I mean, it's only an indie film, so I know it's releasing in North America, but I don't know if it'll come over here. But if it does, then I'll get a ticket for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to get the ticket, even if I don't watch the movie, I'll get the ticket.
Yeah, I also like the fact as well. Like, I didn't actually notice that you can't actually sell these either.
Not yet, but I think that's a good thing. It's to keep it away from the speculators until the movie comes out and everybody gets a chance to jump on the app. And I just hope that people take notice of it and actually scan the QR. I mean, at our age, we're not used to that. We grew up without smartphones and whatnot. But the young ones now, I mean, they live with them. So everything they see, they scan it, they check out the links. We'll see.
And also, I think the idea behind this as well is that you're not supposed to be able to sell it because, like, once you get it, you're supposed to be cursed, and like, this thing's supposed to like follow you everywhere. I like the idea behind it; it's really cool.
That's a cool NFT, anyway, man. I hope that movie does something.
Yeah, same. Well, I mean, I actually asked a question on X, and I actually got a reply saying like they've actually got plans to release more of these in the future, and some of them are going to have full bodies. So it's like, woo, yeah, boy.
Ooh,
so you draw more.
Right. Okay, so we're the OGs.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if they're still available or not, but we'll have to see. Stay tuned.
I think so.
There
you go. If you just see a QR code like that at the end of a Marvel movie, that'd be bloody lovely. Thank you.
That's it. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Like, what do we got up next? So we got the next Daredevil season 2 Born Again. So maybe we can get like a QR code at the end of like maybe that with a special edition Daredevil collectible. Maybe, who knows?
Imagine if they had a partnership for Doomsday with like a QR on the side of the bucket or something.
Oh, that would be sick. Yeah, you can have them like on the bottom of like a popcorn bucket, something like that. Like you can have like a digital popcorn bucket because people will go nuts for those.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
excited for that film, man.
Oh, a Doomsday.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, like some of the early like reports and things I've seen, like all the cast is saying, like, especially like Epic and all this. I don't know if they're just like bigging it up or anything like that, but yeah, I mean, like just the fact it's going to have everybody on screen for the first time is going to be amazing.
Oh yeah, man! That line of names that they had, when they did the reveal, stop
it. Just shut up and take my money.
Yeah, for real.
Cool. Yeah. So basically, that more or less concludes the read, guys. So that was a Hank Howard Pieces Detective #2. If you want to pick yourself up a copy, they're still available on the VeVe Green app, and also you can pick it up in the market as well. There's still the limited edition comic is still available. So if you want to pick yourself up a copy, if you want to pull the lever for a chance to get that secret rare cover, you can do that. And basically for anyone who's wondering like what the difference is like over on the Green app and the Blue app. So the Green app sort of does like the more modern same day release dates, because that's one thing that VeVe does, is that if you basically all the modern stuff, they release it every Wednesday. And this is, oh no, it's already finished. Another read, please. Yeah, sorry, Sven. You'll just have to you just have to catch on the replay, mate, or just tune in next week for another fantastic read. Yeah. Also, I do apologize as well if everyone's missed out on X, because X is being X again. So I do apologize for that, guys. But yeah, make sure you get over to the YouTube channel, Google Get to the Comics, and just like, follow, subscribe, and all that jazz, and you can catch it there. But yeah, basically going back to these. So basically, these are limited edition comics. So basically, if you can either go the digital comic, which is basically like a PDF version of the comic, $5.99. And you can read it, enjoy it, and that's about the end of it. Or you can pull the lever and go the limited edition comic, which gives you all the features of a standard digital comic and extends your collecting experience by allowing you to view it in augmented reality, earn Master Collector program points, sell it on the VeVe market, and more. When you upgrade this comic, you'll receive a randomly assigned rarity from available editions. All comics can be read on the VeVe Comics Reader app until you sell them. So basically, long story short, guys, it becomes a digital collectible. You get a chance of getting one of these awesome covers. I pulled the lever and I got myself an uncommon. But you might get a secret rare, and who knows? And also, don't forget, guys, if you decide to if you can manage to get yourself a copy of each rarity, whether that be in the market or in the store here, there will be an airdrop for the 3D comic on the 2nd of March. So you still got time if you want to go for that one, because the first edition, it got sold out really quick because they did the same thing with the first one. And congratulations if you managed to get yourself one of those.
I really do like the covers on the uncommon, the common, and the ultra rare. They're nice covers.
Of which one? The of this one here?
Yeah, the common, uncommon, and ultra rare. Not such a fan of the secret rare. I don't really like when they just sort of like put out the black and white and take colors out. I don't really like that too much. But those first three covers are cool. Yeah. I particularly like the purple in this one here. Yeah, just the purple cool. In that common. Very nice. Let me know what covers you guys like here in the audience or out there in the chats. Also, a big shout out to we got Callus in the chats as well. We got DDS. So good to see you, mate. So Sven's still there as well, and we also had Omi1 as well, saying you guys did an awesome job bringing the comics to life, and also agreed the choice of music was spot on as well. Awesome. Now, thanks, guys. All right, guys. Well, I think it's getting towards that time with the end of the show. Or Duck, unless there's anything that you want to cover or look at or shout out, you're more than welcome to. No, just you had a giveaway, right? We did, yeah. So, guys, we do have a VeVe supported giveaway, as we always do at the end of the show. So the hashtag was follow the pizza. So I've got 5 entries so far. I'll give you guys a little bit more of a chance to get some more in, and then I'm going to run it. Actually, can you pull up the price on that Secret Rare Predator? I wouldn't mind having a look at that. Ooh, the Secret Rare Predator. Let's have a look. I don't have that. I'd like to get it. Let's have a look. Yeah, me personally, I want to get the rare. Because that rare. I hit the rare on drop. I was lucky for that. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got common. I mean, it's selling under retail in the market, but it doesn't matter. I mean, come on, 625 editions on those rares. They're all going to go over 100 for sure. I think they'll go way higher, in fact.
Yeah, well, I
Not
think
that that's why I'm getting them. I just really dig Predator. I want the set.
Yeah, I mean, I want it as well. Right now, it is Secret Rare is going for 169 gems on the floor.
Yeah, that's reasonable. That's criminally low, in fact.
That's a 70 mint too. That's a 2-digit.
That is criminally low for an FA Predator. Secret Rare. Stop it, guys. Look, I'm not complaining because it gives me the opportunity to get one. But,
I love that.
But the disrespect is real, man.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Sven, I got SR Predator on drop. Congratulations, Sven. Good job, man. It's
nice work.
You son of a bitch. Nice. Nah, awesome, Sven. That's great. Yeah, so the Secret Rare is going for 169. What's that rare going for? Because that's what I want to get.
I've got to say, though, I did get a bit of luck with that drop, in fact, because I went for 2, right? So I spent $100. I was able to craft for both of the ones that I got. I got, crafted both the other rares on both the drops that I got. But one of the rares that I crafted had the 321 mint. So I sold that for $80 in Omi, which I expect to go up. So I basically got 5 kick-ass FAs for free.
Awesome. Go. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Like, on the drop, you could craft basically get like a 3-for-1. So that was like really,
mate, it was an absolute gift. Incredible. I couldn't believe they did it with such a huge character. I think it's maybe that's driving the prices down, is the fact that it was free. People think, oh yeah, it's just But I think it's short-sighted. That's my opinion.
Well, that's it. Let's see. Can you still craft the other ones? That's a good question. So we'll have a look in a sec. So right now the rare's going.
They're all crafted out.
Are they? We'll have a look. So the rare is going for 33 gems. Let's have a look at the rest of them. See if we can get the rest. What's common going for? Common is going for 10 gems and 86 frags. So it's very affordable, especially a bargain price from its 50 gem price point. So the other ones are the craft ones. So we've got the Youngblood Crouching Yautja going for 11 gems. Ooh, 432. A nice little descending mint there. Very nice. And we've got the other one, which is the Battle Scar. This one's cool because it's like, going like, roar!
Yeah, I like that one.
10 gems, 49 frags. Very cool. And then we've got that common special edition, which is currently going for 1,200 gems. God damn. Well, I've got no hope of getting that one anytime soon, but there is an awesome collectible. I love the detail on it, and yeah, they knocked it out of the park with that one. So congratulations, VeVe. And yeah, like I said, I've been advocating for this one for a long time, and finally got it, and yeah, it looks awesome.
It does look awesome. They did an incredible job. I mean, who was it? Somebody was posting on X today or yesterday, saying, I'd like to see more collectibles where the mouth moves, like with Ryu from Street Fighter.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, look, man, you got to keep in mind that the tech's only going to get better. So, the drops in 2036 are going to make the drops we're looking at today look like garbage.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, crazy over.
Yeah, well, you take the ones like those first edition, some of the first edition stuff that dropped like when VeVe first got going, take those compared to what we've got now, then it's just only going to get better. I think it's ever since.
As to the charm, I mean, you look at like a Han Solo figurine from 1980 or whatever, compared to one released today. Okay, they don't look the same, but that old one has got charm, man, because of the fact that it was made back then.
Well, as far as I can tell, you can still craft these, I think. Because if I go over to editions here, it says, oh, no, not that one. Where are we? Editions, here we go. Well, it's telling me that, all right, there. So it's telling me that the rare, so it says there's 675 editions total. There's 625 been crafted. I've been saying that VeVe does withhold some, so maybe they are crafted out.
Yeah, I think they withhold 50 for each one because it's the same numbers on each rarity.
Yeah, so maybe that's what's going on. So yeah, sorry, Sven. I think they are all crafted out. So yeah, I guess we'll have to see how that one develops.
Doesn't matter though. I mean, you can pick them up for $10 a pop.
Well, exactly, yeah. It's not like they're like breaking the bank or anything like that. It's only if you want to go a bit higher. Awesome. And we got some fun stuff in the pipeline coming in the next over the next week as well. So we got the Assassin's Creed is dropping tomorrow. We got Ren and Stimpy. Now Ren and Stimpy is going to be a fun one.
Stimpy, man, I showed Ren and Stimpy to my daughter yesterday for the first time. That clip, "Don't Whiz on the Electric Fence," where Ren comes home and he's all angry at Stimpy and his mate Sven, I think, German cat.
Okay.
And he just goes so psycho, man. I showed it to my daughter. She was like, "Man, you guys, your generation is so messed up," and now I know why.
I know, like, Ren and Stimpy was just like, a league of its own back in the day. I mean, like some of the stuff they did on that show, you could nowhere near get away with these days.
Yeah, for sure, man. And it's like she's asking me if my daughter asked me, "Are you sure that I should be watching this kind of thing?" I was like, "Dude, we grew up on this."
Like, yeah, it's like this is like history. Of course, you should be watching this. This is like this is like back in the league of like. I remember like it was like Ren and Stimpy, and then there was like things like another one that sort of stood out to me was like Rocko's Modern Life. If you ever watched that,
I know it, but I never really watched it.
Oh mate, that was another great one by Nickelodeon. Then of course you got like Cat Dog.
Cat Dog was cool.
Cat Dog was cool.
Ed and Eddie. That was great.
Yeah. Let me know in the chat, so you guys, if you can remember any other cool from that era, 90s. What's it? Nickelodeon.
That Toby drop looks really cool, man. I'm very interested in that.
Yeah. So basically, it's and there's a 0 to gem craft with this one as well. So to basically craft the where are you? Right, yeah, that one. So basically, to craft this one here, all you need to do is basically just hold anything from the unbreakable line.
And that's so basically the Toon, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, Toon. Yeah, and that's the best one.
Yeah, Toon. Yeah, that's right.
Well,
so
no,
basically,
the gold and silver one's the best one, but Toon is number 2 for sure.
Yeah. So that is a 15 gem price point, and yeah, basically, again, you're getting a 2-for-1 on that one. So we will see. I don't know, for some reason my pictures aren't loading, but we will see how that goes in the market.
I'm going for that drop.
And then looks like we got a 1-of-1 artwork up for grabs to get again if that's what you're into. So we got Frank Thorne. So we got Red Sonja number 5. So it looks pretty cool. So my kid really enjoys the Italian brain rot. I've heard of this Italian brain rot thing going around, but I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I've heard my daughter speak about it as well. I don't know what it is. Who knows what these guys are watching?
Yeah, I don't know either. And of course, we've got some comic books as well, which if you guys checked out yesterday's cover watch, where I had Richard on, we basically had a big discussion about Astonishing X-Men number 4, and then we had the surprise drop of X-Men number 205, which is the first appearance of Hope Summers. And yeah, Richard got very excited about that one because Hope Summers is his favorite character.
Who's Hope Summers?
So Hope Summers is basically there's a big story behind Hope Summers. So basically, Hope Summers is like the first mutant that was basically born after the events of House of M. So basically, after mutants got like demutanized because long story short, Scarlet Witch went nuts. Basically, whispered no more mutants and basically wiped out half the mutant population in one word. Oh, wow. And so, yeah, there's basically a big long storyline called the Messiah Complex, and basically Hope Summers is the first mutant basically born after that event, and it's like a big massive deal.
All right, okay.
So yeah, but guys, if you want to hear more about that, I would suggest you check out Cover Watch, which is in the back channels as well, which is also the new sort of show that I'm basically doing, like where we basically just do like Market Watch and just chat, chill, and see what's going on VeVe, on Fanable, Neon Ichiban, or any other digital collecting platform. And that's on Thursdays, so stay tuned for that one. Yeah. Also, Duck, if you're ever available, you're welcome to come on and just chat and chill with me as well.
I'll be happy to, man. And next time I'll read the comic a little bit better so I can get prepared. It's just, like on the fly like that, my eyesight's not that great, so I'm trying to Man, you were reading that out, and I'm like, man, I can't even make out the words.
Yeah, I know. I do admit some of the words were pretty hard to read in that comic. But yeah, no, cool. I mean, like, so I'm glad you had a good time. I'm gonna say it's your first time on the show, and like you said before, like, you know, you're not really into comics or anything like that. So hopefully, this inspires you, or maybe perks you up a little bit to maybe pick up another comic book, or explore a different character or something else.
Well, I'm not really into comics, but I am very much into goofing around. So I'm always happy.
Oh, well, there you go.
Muck around.
Well, that's it. If you don't come for the comic books or anything like that, just come for a bit of fun and just make some sound effects and blow stuff up.
Exactly.
Excellent. All right, well, I better start winding things down. Obi-Wan says, love me some Hope Summers, and I remember Jimmy Neutron from Nickelodeon. Oh, yeah, Jimmy Neutron. I remember Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, boy genius.
Dexter's Lab, man. That was the one.
Oh, yeah, Dexter's Lab. And also, what's that one? Johnny Bravo. That was another one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm also like, I really am a really big fan of the old school Powerpuff Girls, man. That was a great cartoon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Powerpuff Girls.
Great cartoon.
That was cool. I have to do like a Google, like, you know, and try and remember, like, you know, go back down like the 90s cartoon nostalgia lane. But going back to Ren and Stimpy, I mean, like, you know, Ren and Stimpy is cool, but if they drop Powdered Toast Man or Muddy Mud Skipper, or there was one more, or any of the, or Mr. Horse. If they drop Mr. Horse, it could be game on. I used to love Mr. Horse. It's like, so Mr. Horse, what do you think about that? No,
Man,
sir, I don't like it.
I'm just stoked they gave us Log. They had to give us
Log.
Well,
Log is so cool. It'd be so cool, like, you know, if they had like the jingle to go with it, like, you know, the log. You gotta get
a log. You gotta get
the log. So good. Or even with if they had like the Ren and Stimpy collectible, and then they had the Happy Happy Jojo song.
Oh, dude,
mate, that would just be
off the chain. Who sung it? It was something Whizzlebum or something like that.
Oh, I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look back. Hey, Shanks in the house. What's good, everyone? What's the guys? Make sure you get those hashtags in for the VeVe supporter giveaway, because I'm going to run it very, very shortly. But yeah, if we ever get like a Ren and Stimpy like season 2 collectible with basically them doing the Happy Happy Joy Joy dance, like them, like, you know, dancing together, smashing their bums together. That would be so cool.
You I'd shoot. You didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me?
Believe me. And yeah, but at least we've got FA nose goblin, so that at least that's a nice little consolation prize.
Yeah, no, I'm excited about that drop. I really am.
That's it. So guys, yeah, that's happening. What I say this Sunday, I believe. Where are you? Details. 22nd of February. So I believe that is this Sunday. Yes, that's correct. So very cool, guys. Yeah, so if you tune in to my X Space, the Oz show, we'll definitely be talking a lot about that one as well.
So, quick question, Ozman.
Yes.
I know you're the big Predator guy, and now that you've got it, now that you've got your Predator, what's the next drop that you're really hoping to see?
What's the next one? Well, I think it's only fitting that we've got Alien, we've got Predator. There's only one more thing missing from this little trinity that I can think of straight off the top of my head. And Battles? No. Well, I mean, can you take a guess what that might be? It's Terminator, man. We need Terminator.
Oh yeah, of course, the Holy Trinity. Yeah,
that's it. We need Terminator.
We got to have Terminator.
I mean, can you imagine like?
Sorry, go on.
Yeah. No, go on.
I was just going to say, I hope that they do the same thing they did with Rambo, where we get the actual likeness of Schwarzenegger.
That would be cool. I mean, I can imagine like trying to acquire like the license for that would be an absolute nightmare. But I mean, it'd be awesome to see him. But at the very least, I reckon the next thing, if they are going to go down the Terminator route, it'll just be the T-800 shining silver exoskeleton in all of its glory. The big, like, you know, pulse rifle standing over like, you know, some bones, or like got the leg raised up over a human skull. That's what I want.
Dude, that would be epic. Like
that is going to be nice.
The base of that, you know, that exoskeleton just standing on that. Oh, come on, epic, epic.
Yeah, that'd be next to, like, you know, once you got, because you've got the Xenomorph, we've got the Predator, have that one Terminator over there. Chef's kiss. Like that would be just
maybe a hunter killer.
Yep. Get a hunter killer. Get the ones on the tracks or the ones flying around, and then of course you got all the other Terminators after that. Well, you got the T-1000, you got the is it the TX from Terminator 3? I think it is the
I
female one.
watched about 10 minutes of that movie before I turned it off. What a piece of garbage.
Yeah, I know, not the strongest movie. I mean, probably the one for me that it's when they started going down like the multi like timelines and stuff like that. That's where they started like shooting themselves in the foot.
I'm with you, DDS. Battle Damage Arnold.
Battle Damage Arnold. Hell yes, I'm with you on that one. And yeah. Oh, we and then if we get that, we need like Sarah. We definitely need a Sarah Connor.
Oh man, there's so many they could release. There's so many.
Oh mate, it's so good. Like F.A. Linda Hamilton.
I got to say though, I mean, I rag on the third one, but I got to say I really did enjoy number 4. I thought that was a good film.
Yeah, which one was 4? Was that? Oh, was that Salvation?
Yeah, with John.
Yeah, with Christian Bale.
And, Christian Bale and
that's the one.
The Australian actor.
Worthington, Sam Worthington.
Yeah, Sam Worthington. Yeah, that was a good film. I thought
that was actually really good. Yeah, that was definitely up there with like the top ones. I also did really enjoy the last one they did. Is it Dark Fate?
I haven't seen it.
No, that's a good one. That's where Linda Hamilton comes back as like the grizzled like Sarah Connor, and it's like she's still got it. Still got it.
All right, I'll have a look.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think we better start winding things down and better run this giveaway. So I've got 7 entries. So I'll give you guys one last chance, one last opportunity, and we'll run it and we'll start winding things down. But yeah, Duck again. Thank you so much for coming on the show and reading this comic with me. It was good fun. It was a good fun. Basically, like embodying the Australian mafia with proper Australian voices. It was a lot of fun.
It was good fun.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna basically take away the hashtag in just a sec. And again, big thank you to everyone who's been tuning in live at the time of this recording. Big thank you to anybody who's tuning in in the chat as well. I see like DDS, Jay Black Widow, good to see you. So new face. Shanks is there, Omi1. And again, guys, I do apologize if this isn't really coming through on X. X has been like a bit dicky, but you just have to jump over onto the YouTube channel. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and all that jazz. Make sure you hit that notification button as well. That's also very important, so you know when we drop the new videos. And yeah, so I'm going to take the banner away. We're going to do the VeVe supporter giveaway. Big shout out to VeVe as well for providing this with the giveaway. And 3, 2, 1, and it's gone. Okay, I'm going to put on some tense and dramatic music.
Let the games begin.
So, boys and girls, so you've made it to the end of the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate your viewership. And like I said before, hey, and all that jazz. Oh, follow the PC. Got it just in time. Yeah, again, like I was saying, sorry if X has been playing up because I know a lot of people tune in from X, but you just have to subscribe to the YouTube channel, get to the comics, and yeah, we'll catch you there. All right, guys, we're going to do it. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. And good luck if you entered the giveaway. And the winner is... it's Obi-Wan!
Let's go.
Yes, Obi-Wan, you are the lucky winner of the VeVe supporter giveaway from Get to the Comics number 82. Which is, yeah. And again, big thank you for tuning in. I will make sure I get in touch with you if you're not in the chats already. And we'll get in touch with Flexi and we'll get that out to you as soon as we possibly can. And again, big thank you for... shout out to the head writer. That's it. Shout out, mate. He's in the chats. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, nice one, Obi-Wan. And also check out back in the back channels as well. I've actually had Obi-Wan on the channel. We actually did a live reading of a Century number 1, which is a lot of fun as well. So I can't remember what number it was because it was a long time ago, but definitely check it out.
Just quickly,
thank you. Yeah, mate.
Just one big shout out to VeVe, just for the sheer number of stuff, the sheer amount of stuff that they give away on streams, on Twitter Spaces, on Discord, and all of that sort of thing. Man, these guys are just like showering us all the time with stuff. So huge shout out to them for that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, big. It's not gonna work. Big shout out to VeVe. Yeah, like I said, there they are. Big shout out to VeVe. Yeah, basically the product that you've guys have created and the community you've created behind the product yeah, it's great because like it's uniting so many different collectors from all around the world. I've had the pleasure. Actually, I'll bring this up here. There we go. So you can see my dashing face. I've had the pleasure of meeting up with other collectors in London and also in Vegas and other meetups as well. And yeah, it's just the product that you guys have created is amazing, and the community behind it's even more amazing. And yeah, so big shout out to that. I'm sure you guys are quite proud of what you've made. And yeah, I'm going to be here for as long as the community is still here, because that's what I'm here for. And yeah, and just enjoying the ride and collecting all the stuff that I love. And also, big thank you for the Predator drop. I've been asking for it for a long time, and you guys delivered. So thank you very much. Okay, so that's it, guys. So yeah, we covered the VeVe market. We covered what's going on VeVe. Pick up the drops. Did the comic book read, and yeah, I think we're at the end of the show. So again, guys, big thank you to everyone who's tuning in live at the time of this recording. Please like, follow, subscribe, leave us a comment if you feel inclined to do so. What you liked, what you didn't like. I take all feedback on board. Duck, again, big thank you for coming on the show. Was there anything that you wanted to leave us with? Any words of wisdom before we say our goodbyes?
Not really, no. I don't
really, no. It's like, no, I'm good. But yeah, again, okay. Well, I'm going to queue up my outros. Where are you? Oh yeah, before I do that, before I forget about it, make sure you are following. What was it? There we go. Sorry, this is what happens when you do things live in real time. There we go. So make sure you are following Dukkencuvva on X. This is his profile page. Make sure you are also following my profile as well. Ozman Collects. This is me on X. So if you want to give us a like and a follow and all that jazz, that one's there as well. And also tune in on Sundays for the Oz Show, which is my X Spaces that I host every Sunday, where we basically just do exactly what we just did now, but in a more of a radio audio format. And I do that with my co-host, Dr. Strange. And guys, if you're tuning in on X and you haven't seen the channel before, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to this one here. Get to the comics, which is the YouTube channel. And guess what? I'm on Instagram as well. So if you guys want to follow me on Insta, you can do there. I do post stuff from time to time. Probably nowhere near as often as I should. But yeah, you can do that there as well. Okay, that's more or less going to conclude it. So I'm going to bring this back up and get my outros together. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been Get to the Comics number 82. Big thank you to VeVe for providing the VeVe supported giveaway as always. Big congratulations to Omi1 for winning the giveaway. Big thank you to everybody who's tuning in. Big thank you to everybody who's listening in at the time after the live. And yeah, guys, so yeah, join me next Friday for another comic book, for another fantastic read. And make sure you come and join me on Sunday for the Oz Show on X if you're in the X Spaces. But until then, guys, I've been your host, your narrator, your smooth radio voice or media personality, whatever you want to call me, Ozman Collects. So take care, guys. Have a good one, and we will talk more soon.
Cheers.